Alright, guys, so season 7 of Dana White's Contender Series just ended about a year and a couple months ago, so I thought it would be interesting to kind of go through everyone that got signed from last year and kind of see where they've ended up. And so we're going to be starting with week 1. We're going to be going week by week because doing all nearly 50 fighters that got signed would just be like an hour long video. I don't feel like doing that. So we just got week 1, the first 5 fighters that got signed. So in this tier list, we got at the top we got future contender. This is people that I think will be ranked. Will be ranked for a while. They could even fight for a belt. Impressed is just they got some hole in their game. I don't think they're gonna quite get to the top. Above average. They're not like really popping off my radar, but they're showing some good skills. Average is just average. Below average, like showing some pretty big holes, but not horrible, not impressive, just kind of horrible. And then we got cut, which just means that they're gone. There's a few. There's even one in this video, but so starting everything off, we got Kevin Borjas. I'm gonna put Kevin Borjas in just below average. Borjas has really fast hands. He's super fast. He's got some power too. He's got some good kicks, some good knees, but his main issue is his defense. Like in the first round against Joshua Van, he took the first round off of him, like kind of everyone, but he did really good. And then Van just made the adjustment to start going to the body, and just Kevin Borjas could not answer it at all. He just couldn't defend his body well enough. And then against Costa at 301, he got his legs destroyed. He just couldn't answer it. He couldn't check the leg kicks, and then just got basically leg kick TKO'd. So if he is able to tighten up the defense, then I think he could be a fun guy that could stick around for a bit. But until that happens, then I don't know. We could be looking at a first contract guy, and then he's gone. But I hope he gets a win because he's kind of fun. Next up, we got Peyton Talbot. Now, I'm going to put Peyton in just impressed. Going off of his last 2 performances, like he's looked amazing. He's barely been touched, especially that Cameron Simon win. Like that performance was incredible because that fight was even odds, and a lot of people were picking Simon to win, even me. But he just showed that was vastly superior on the feet. His problem is in that first fight against Nick Aguirre, where he just got completely dominated in the grappling in the first round, and he went on to win it because Aguirre gassed out and then just got submitted in the third. But there's a lot of people in this division that are nonstop pressure wrestlers, and they won't get tired after that first round of grappling. So until that area of his game is fixed, I think he could even lose to a Ricky Simone. And I know Ricky Simone's kind of like on the decline, but like we'll say a prime Ricky Simone could be him. I mean, like Merab and Umar, it's no question they're going to destroy him if that grappling isn't fixed. So if he actually wants to get to the top, he's got to fix that, and we'll see. Next up, we got Caio Machado, who has been cut from the organization recently. He went 0-3. And basically all 3 fights were pretty much stinkers. He was somewhat athletic, like he could hit some high kicks. He could jump at heavyweight, which is not everyone can do that, so I guess it was something. Lost a bunch of weight, went down to 205. He looked a lot better. I would have given him one more fight, especially because all 3 fights were pretty close. You could argue a couple of them went his way, but like they were boring. Especially that Mick Parkin fight. He just got out grappled the whole time. It just not really fun to watch. So Caio Machado is gone. I don't think we lost too much there. Next up, we got Tom Nolan. I'm gonna put Tom Nolan in average. Tom Nolan's a 6'3" lightweight. He's pretty fast. He's got good kicks. He's rangy. His problem is just he's so aggressive, and he leaves his chin up in the air, and he doesn't have the chin for that style because he's gotten rocked in all 3 of his UFC fights. He's 2-1 right now, but Moda finished him, put him out pretty bad. Alex Reyes, of all people, even rocked him a couple times. Victor Martinez really had him rocked and dropped him. Victor Martinez isn't that good. Alex Reyes isn't that good. And like he's I don't know, he's got a lot of good offensive tools. His defensive grappling also seems pretty solid. He just needs to scale back the aggression, and I don't know. I don't really see a future for him. He may just be a fun fighter that gets chinned or chins someone, and that's just where he'll be forever. But he's only 23, and he's got a lot of time to grow, so I'll keep him in average. All right, next up we got Cesar Almeida. I'm going to put him in here. I'm probably going to put him in below average. Even though he's 2-1 in the organization, his first win against Dylan Budka is not aging well. Dylan Budka is pretty horrible. And he got controlled for basically the whole first round. He showed decent takedown defense. Like he can, if it's up against the cage, he can defend it, but he can't really move off of the fence. And if it's wide out, and if you take him down right out in the open, then he's got no tools to get back up. So the grappling is a question, and we knew it was going to be. But his second fight against Roman Kopylov, like he showed that his striking is amazing. I mean, he turned Kopylov into a wrestler, and Kopylov's an excellent striker, especially for the middleweight division. But yeah, no, if you're getting out wrestled by Kopylov, that just means that's a massive hole in your game. And then in his third fight against Ihor, like he just eye poked his whole way through that fight, and the ref basically helped to carry him to a victory. I think he was probably going to win anyway, but just like all the fouls and just the weird situation with the ref, and not really, I don't know, he didn't really address it well enough afterwards to make me feel good about that win. So one of them has a big asterisk next to it, and the other one is just Dylan Budka. He's a great striker, but he's 36 years old, and I don't think he really has enough time to show great improvements. I don't know. He'll probably be in a couple more fun fights, and then he may be gone. We'll see. I'm going to keep him below average, though. So, yeah, that's week 1. We'll see where everyone else falls in the coming weeks. See ya.